What is going on, everybody? You got Matty Brolic here, and I am back for an update video, actually. And I apologize for the bad face cam quality. I can't use my mic with like my better recording face cam system, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with this. I definitely wanted to do a face cam though, because this is more of a personalized upload where I wanted to talk to you guys a bit. So, as probably all of you guys who follow my channel consistently have noticed, I just haven't been uploading recently. I mean, I did the impersonation tag a few days ago, which has been very well received, so I'm really happy about that. I had a blast making that video, and there are going to be more. The more people I have to impersonate, the more times I'm going to make those types of videos, but I'm going to give it some time. You know, I'm letting everybody else upload theirs, and I'm just having a total blast with the whole thing, watching everybody do their impersonations. I'm really glad that people are actually participating, so thank you guys for supporting it and participating in it. It really means a lot to me, and I know I'm having a good time, so hopefully it continues to catch on. But anyway, back into what this update video is actually about. So anyway, you guys, like I said, probably noticed that I haven't been uploading, and for those of you who do, watch most of my videos, you probably know that it has to do all like stemming back to like the way my draft league experiences have been going over the past, I don't know, 6 months or so. Because I was in the NPL Season 5, I was in the Summer Showdown tournament, I was in the CPC, I was in the League War against the PPL, and every single one of those things ended up with me falling like just a bit short, despite being like so consistent, so dominant. Always ended up with me falling just a bit short. Everything except for really the CPC. Like the CPC, I was fairly dominant, but like, what's it called? In the playoffs, in my playoff game, I just kind of straight up lost. I was the only one where it's like, my opponent outplayed me, or outprepped me rather, and I kind of deserved to lose that, which I was fine with. Still kind of frustrating, having one of the best records in the league and then not making it as far in the playoffs as I like. But hey, you can't always get what you want. You need to put in the time, and that week I didn't really put in the time of prep that I normally do. So it is what it is. But those other three, like I mentioned before, the NPL Season 5, Summer Showdown, and the PPL Wars, like, I don't know, just always felt like those are things I should have won, and even if not necessarily should have won, just all my goals in those leagues or tournaments, I was literally like right there to achieving, and either it was like matchup, hacks, whatever it was, things that were just barely taking away from, me winning, which, I felt I deserved. So I was just so frustrated, so sick of Pokemon in general, as, every now and then I play like, Smogon for fun, but that format I can't even take it seriously, just because their like hacks, matchup, all those things are even more heavy factors that just make it too frustrating of a game to really try to be good at. But because of that, I was like, you know what, like I just don't really feel like doing any draft leagues or any type of draft league content anytime soon. So with that being said, I just don't really have a lot that I want to consistently upload. Like I like WWE things, but I usually upload more like a spur of the moment, just in case like I really want to get my thoughts out there and just kind of hear the type of feedback people have for me. Then there was like the impersonation tag, which was also like a spur of the moment thing. So there was that as well. But overall, I just don't have, like I said, anything that I want to upload consistently. I don't want to do Showdown Lives. I don't want to do team building videos. And right now I'm not really doing any draft league stuff, which leads me into where the update is going. So the NPL Season 6 started, and of course I was invited to be a part of it again, but I was just kind of fed up. I felt like I needed a break, and what happened was, kind of last minute, PokeMMD and It's Gator, two YouTubers I've been watching for probably 2.5 years now, ended up joining the format, or joining our league, and I really wanted to play these guys, especially Pokemon, because he's a battler that I've looked up to for a long time in the format. So I was excited when I heard they were joining, but at that point it was too late. There was some miscommunication, and I wasn't able to be part of the league. So I was kind of frustrated, because I was like, even though I did feel like I wanted a break, I really wanted this opportunity. Those guys aren't easy people to land and have in a league, not huge like the GBA or the UCL. So I wanted the opportunity to get to play against them, but it wasn't in the cards. So whatever it was, I was like, I'm fine being a fan of the NPL, because there's just so many great coaches in the league and a lot of great friends. So I'm going to enjoy just sitting back and watching. So as things went on, only a couple weeks in, and both Pokemon and its Gator had other restrictions, and they decided to drop out. So I had made it known that, if anyone dropped out, I wanted in, but I made it, sound like the main reason I wanted in was just to play against Pokemon and its Gator, which was true, but at the same time, I wanted to just be part of the league. Like, I was missing it, and I was definitely wanting to play. And when they dropped out, because everyone thought that I just wanted to play against those guys, they figured I probably didn't want to be in the league. So 2 other coaches were asked to replace those guys. So after that, I was frustrated because I was like, I really kind of want to play in this league, but, I just feel like things aren't being communicated well, and maybe it's a sign that I just should not be playing. So I was like, you know what? I'll take it with a grain of salt. Maybe I just need to really have this long break that'll really help me out. So I just continued on with my break. But then a very, very close friend of mine, Dallas Boy 1992. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling anything. I'm not sure if he made a video. I thought he said he may make a video announcing this, but he was definitely struggling with all the stress and the pressure that being in a competitive league could bring. He's been struggling with this for the past couple seasons, and I think it's definitely smart of him to prioritize his mental health first. So he decided, after he was really frustrated, that he wanted to drop out. He felt like he just really couldn't do it anymore, and I just want to give him a huge shout out. He's a really, really fantastic guy, and I want to commend him on his bravery, because he was always fighting this uphill battle against, how anxious he can get with all the stress and whatnot. And no matter what, he never really gave up. But he's still not giving up, but he's just finally realizing, this is just a game. This is not worth me, losing so much sleep over. So I think he's making the right decision for himself. And like I said, I hope I'm not spoiling this, but yes, Dallas did decide to drop out of the NPL, and because I had expressed some frustration before of not being asked to be a replacement coach, I was asked this time. And it took me a little while to consider it, just because I was like, should I just continue this break, and should I just really have a long sabbatical from Pokemon to really refresh myself? But then I said, you know what? Right now is my final semester of college, and it's really not looking to be like the most busy for me. So with that being said, when I graduate, other than the summer, the real world starts. So I'm going to be hopefully getting a full-time job and just trying to expand on what I want to do with my life. So right now is a time where I'm not as busy and actually have the time to put into a competitive league like this. And I figured, I might as well just go ahead and do it now. So I accepted the job, and the San Antonio Swamperts are being replaced by the St. Louis Reshirams. We are back once again, and yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, because I didn't want to just randomly drop an NPL upload and no one even notice it, because no one's expecting it from me. I wanted to just kind of get this out there for everyone who really watches my channel. You're going to get to see me back in the NPL. So yeah, it should definitely be exciting, because what happened was Dallas ended up with a 1-3 record. So after 4 games, and there's 12 games in the season, so I have 8 games left in the regular season to try to make the playoffs. So it's going to be difficult. It's actually going to be very difficult, because this weekend, get hyped, because I'm playing Jolt for the first time ever in an official league game. I've never played him before, so that should be really exciting. And then I'm playing, not in any order, but I'm playing also Gypsy King, Mr. Murkrow, Togavor, and Iron Flash Gaming. So you have like some of the best draft league players that I have to go up against just to try to make the playoffs this season. And then I have some other tough opponents like Carney, Blake, and Danza. So making the playoffs is going to be extremely difficult. But the fact that I have to play, easily some of the best. I mean, people will regard, Jolt, Gypsy King, and Iron Flash Gaming as easily top 5 draft league players. So it's going to be interesting going against guys like that without a team that I drafted, without drafting the team by myself. Like, it's a great team. It's a really cool and threatening team, but, just usually I work better with teams that I draft myself with my own concepts behind why I draft things. So it should definitely be interesting to see how I could do against such incredible competition. So I'm definitely excited about that. If you guys just want to know my team, I could just rattle it off the top of my head. We have Magearna, Mega Charizard X, Landorus T, Rotom Wash, Decidueye, Cobalion, Meloetta, Breloom, Smeargle, Blastoise, Salazzle, and Quillfish. So 12 Pokemon. And my 3 Z-move Pokemon are Magearna, Landorus T, and Meloetta. So a lot of things that I've never used before in the format. So I'm really excited about that. And I don't know how much my team is going to change from here or not, but I definitely want to keep a lot of the things that I haven't really gotten to use before because it's just going to be fun for me. It's going to be a nice experience. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it because I kind of like the position that I'm in. I'm in a 1-3 spot with such a ridiculously difficult schedule that I just don't feel a lot of pressure. You know, it's kind of just like I'm in the underdog spot and I want to, you know, see if I could come out on top somehow and make it to the playoffs. But I'm not really expecting anything because it's Pokemon, and like I said, my competition is so difficult, and I'm in a kind of tough spot with the 1-3 record, so I'm interested to see how it turns out for me. But regardless, we are back in here. I will be uploading weekly, you know, on Mondays, I believe is the day for the MPL, and yeah, get hyped because like I said, we are playing some of the best. We got Jolt, we have Gypsy King, we have Carney, Merc, Blake, Danza, Togavor, Iron Flash Gaming. Is going to be exciting. So I hope you guys are ready for the St. Louis Reshirams to storm back onto the scene and hopefully make some noise like we always try to. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy the video. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments below on anything. I don't know. I mean, if you guys have, oh, by the way, if you guys have any challenges that you would like to see me do, just let me know. Just suggest them to me in the comments because I'm always open to those types of things. Like, those are more fun to me than like consistently uploading just the same things over and over again because that kind of really burns you out of what you're doing. But yeah, like just suggest some challenges. Doesn't mean like I'm definitely gonna do it, but if I like the idea and it's just kind of a spur of the moment thing, I like doing things like that. So definitely let me know if you have any ideas for me in mind. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Likes, comments, subscriptions, all those things are appreciated. But most importantly, have yourselves a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next one.